Hey, Josh, get it off your chest.
Hey Jesse, what's going on, brother?
All is well, Josh. How you?
I'm blessed, Jesse. I am blessed. I died and became completely a spiritual being. Everything you have taught me, I called in 3 years ago after
Amazing.
been listening to you for 2 years. Called in 3 years ago, told you how I forgave my mama. I started fixing my family. And I didn't beat them with it. I just sent them your videos, silent prayers. Whenever I went around them, I made sure I turned you up loud. And God used you in those times to say the right things to touch them, because when you say you're a Christian, everybody comes against you. Everybody.
Yeah.
So you have to stand firm and stand strong. And I've been fighting this battle for a long time. And I've seen what you've taught me and what you teach us is fit to come into fruition. And, people don't understand. And just like I explained to my kids, picture it as if you saw blue clouds spread open from the sky, and all of a sudden in a blue flame, 20, 30 horses came out the sky with lightning bolts flying and flashing, and just the ease feeling that you have standing there looking at it, and it takes your breath away. On April 1st, 2 days ago, I woke up with my wife dead next to me. She's 33 years old. She had a massive panic attack and had a heart attack in her sleep due to stressing about the corona, stressing, looking at the news, hoping the kids don't get sick, me going out, having to work, because I'm telling her, hey, we trust God. We have to believe in God. That's the only way things come. We have to believe in God and just trust God.
Yeah.
So I started praying over her more, praying. And that night she woke up at 2:45. She was her heart was racing. So I'm thinking she done kind of scared me with this corona crap. So I'm like, damn, is this corona? Do you need me? She's like, no. It's like one of my panic attacks. My chest is beating real fast because she's thinking about the corona. And I'm like, babe, you can't do it, but I know how my wife is. That's why I do so much in the household with the kids, baths, helping with homework to relieve the stress off her, to where I can get her spiritually where she needs to be.
Right.
But I told her, you're gonna suffer and die if we don't get this. And she went back to sleep. I calmed her down, went back to sleep, woke up at 3:45. Same thing. I prayed over. I told her, get up this time. I said, put your hands over your head. Hold, take deep breaths. I calmed her down. I prayed over her mind, body, soul, and spirit. I cleansed her. I say, we remove it. I calmed my wife down. The next morning, I woke up at 7:30, went to go. I thought she was rocking my baby because I thought she fell asleep rocking the baby to sleep, because her hand was on my daughter's playpen. Because our 3 kids sleep with us, the rest of them sleep downstairs because I got 3 babies. So I went to use the bathroom, went to touch. I say, man, I'm going to sneak out of here because we remodeling the house, and she's always nagging at me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and hurry up and go to Home Depot. So therefore I beat the crowd. She won't think I was in Home Depot with a bunch of people and wanted me to bathe in Lysol and sanitize before I come home. So I say, okay, let me hurry up and go to Home Depot, come back home. I grabbed and went to grab her hand. I say, damn, her hand's going to be stiff with her falling asleep like that, and then she's going to be complaining all day about it. I went and grabbed her hand. Her hand was cold. I pulled the cover back, looked. Her whole arm was purple because my wife's Italian, so her whole arm was purple. Her whole left side that she was complaining about was purple, leg, arm, everything. I hit my knees immediately like a ton of bricks. I hit my knees and I told God, I'm ready for whatever you have for me. If I have the power to change this, then give it to me now, and I believe. Whatever the outcome is, I will trust you, and I know you will be here with me. I got up. I started doing CPR on her, poured water on her face, nothing. I went and got my father-in-law, told him, hey, Amber's dead. Amber, I think, is dead. She's not breathing. Her body's cold. Call 911. He freaks out, panics, and it's entitled. I mean, I just have so much weight on me trying to help these people understand God's plan. So he come, they have us pull off the bed, they tell her do CPR. So I did CPR. He couldn't do it. So I gave him the phone. I did CPR on her for about 35, 45 minutes, but she was dead the whole time. And the police, the way that they doing it down here is they send the police first so that they can test the house, send somebody in, make sure it's not corona, make sure before the paramedics can get in. So they came, saw her, and she was dead. And the crazy part about it is, you know, I'm strong because I trust God, you know, like you say, she dead, you know. And I'm strong because God prepared me and I prepared my house for this because I've been telling my family for 2 months that something big is coming my way. And I've been having these dreams, and I had a dream that my wife died, that she died. And I couldn't come to her and tell her that. And I felt bad for having that dream. Like, what's wrong with me having a dream like that? And I completely dismissed it. Last week, my daughter came because I teach my daughter, if you have any dreams, bring them to me, tell Daddy, because all my kids are spiritual. I made them that way. She had a dream. Hey, Daddy, I had a dream that Mommy died. And I was like, Jenna, no, don't tell your mama. And I say, see, you're on that tablet looking at them video games and all that bad stuff, and now it's polluting your mind. Don't say that. Don't say that. And then my daughter came to me and said, Daddy, we were both right. We saw this coming. And I said, yeah. And they know, you know, they know that they mama, this has been the last year has been the best because she finally got it from you. But she was halfway in and her mind was still in the world. She didn't get the whole spiritual aspect of it. And just like I told my kids, you know, because, I mean, I have to explain it to them. They're kids, and I have to. And I told them, you know, God needed Mommy to be an angel, to be a superhero. Your mommy's a superhero now, and on this earth, we're about to fight a spiritual battle that we've never seen before. And how can we fight a spiritual battle in these bodies? Don't we need spirits on our side? And so her dad, I'm praying for him, and I want you to pray for him because I don't think he's going to make it because his wife died in 2013. That's why he's living with me the exact same way his daughter just died. So his family it's just when the Bible say don't get with somebody that's unequally yoked, you're not supposed to get with somebody that was unequally yoked. But one thing I can truly say, I have broken every barrier, every transgression, everything, and I have brought this entire family back to Christ. And I spiritually prepared my wife for the journey that she was going on when she really didn't even believe in what I was saying. And now she's stronger protecting me and helping me with these kids. And I hurt, but God prepared me. And so I will never question him. Everybody's coming around, man, that's not fair. I'm angry. I say, don't be angry. I say, I'm not questioning God. I never question God. Never. I've done that, and I will never, ever do that ever again in my life. I'm here to do his work no matter what. And I love my wife to death. We've been together 12 and a half years. This is the only woman I gave my all to. And she just didn't want to let go of the thoughts. She did not want to let go of the thoughts. I would rub her back. I would console her. I would call her 5-6 times a day, saying a prayer. I send her scriptures. But I talk to her. I discipline the kids over the phone. I remove all stresses from my wife. But I knew the day that she got it, that the devil was coming after her harder. And I knew he was coming after me. So I'm prepared, and I'm preparing my kids. But you really helped me out a lot. And what you say is true. And God, we try to beat people up with our words. We drop the seed and go because God's going to water it later. And when the right time comes, it's going to grow. But we're running out of time for you to water those seeds. So a lot of people really need to start listening so that we could pick teams for the battle that's ahead of us. And if you don't understand, just step to the side. But your mind and your thoughts can kill you. They can.
Josh, that is an amazing story, man. So your wife died. You just woke up and she was dead. So she had not been sick or anything.
No, she's just been having real bad panic attacks. And
Amazing.
see, she was on her cycle, and so she was like bleeding heavily, bleeding heavily. She's stressing. She's not eating. She's drinking Red Bulls, and she's stressing on top of all this.
That's amazing, man. That is an amazing story. I really wish you and your family well going through this. And you're right, God is with you. And just if you have to cry, just let yourself cry because there's a time for everything. But then you have to at some point wash your face and move on with life because if you go through that for too long, too much sadness would bring on depression. But I really, really wish you well through this, man. That's
Well,
an
no problem, man.
amazing
I love you,
story.
man. Love Hank. Love what you do, and you sit on this airways, and I know you're used to this because this is your routine. You wake up, you do this, and you love what you do.
Yeah.
But you're very powerful, and it's great things coming. And you're a team captain of God's spiritual army. I'm a team captain because I've claimed it.
How,
My wife is with him now, and I know I have extra power now.
how
And
old
he
are the
needs me to
kids?
get spiritual. Man, I got a 19-year-old son that I had that from another when I was 16.
Right.
I had him when I was 16. I'm 36 now. 19, 12, 7, 4, 3, 9 months.
That's an amazing story, Josh. I really wish you well, man. From all of us, all right?
I love you, man, and I love all y'all, man, and I love your audience and your chat, and I'll stay in contact.
Yeah, make
with
sure you do, man.
I will.
All
I
right.
will. That silent prayer, though,
Yes.
has truly helped me and my daughter.
Right on. Yes, sir.
Thank you, man. Love y'all.
Love you too, man. Thank you. That's an amazing story. Mind-blowing story. Can you imagine? I got to take a break. Another hour to go. When I come back, we'll move more calls. I wish you well, Josh. You and your family. Amazing story.